Hi, welcome to a new SeBy's Weekly News. Well, today I will start with some props. There are some 50mm 3 blades model, and they have a shaft section for 1.5mm. It means that it's compatible with some brushless motors, some 1103, 04, and so on. So perfect for 90 to 130 brushless machine eraser. So I would try them probably with the machine eraser 130. So it would be a good alternative maybe to offer more stability for the FPV camera, okay, and so on in high throttle, maybe limiting a little bit of vibration transmitted. So what came next? You have this Jumper X73S. It's nothing else than the brushless edition of the Ratchin X73. This later model was not fantastic. Prop got very breakable, and first things I would say that the main problem was the receiver brownout. The voltage regulators was guilty, and after maybe just 30 seconds of flight or 1 minute, the FSky receiver was no more powered correctly, and the machine fall like a stone. So now this time they change a lot of things and they transform it into a brushless edition. So let's have a look. You have a prop guard, just basic, a kind of FDDI USB device to connect your flight control board. It's still an A32. Here is a machine. Look that you have the motors are inverted. I guess to free a little bit the field of view of the FPV camera. This is exactly the same FPV camera of the X73. So remember, after a moderate crash, the nylon here will be damaged and it will pop up more easily. So that fantastic solution. You have still a FSky receiver. The antenna is here a little bit long, but everything with some new FL IPX connector, so it can be changed. Brushless motors and quadri blade props, and the FET are directly soldered here on the top of the main PCB. So the main question: how long, how durable will be this machine? Because if you have a shock crash, probably there will be some crack in the PCB, and there may be some shorts can be done, and it will be completely damaged. Okay, and I hope they solve the brownout problem first of all. So I will be sure that I will inspect this problem and try to investigate and check that. But strange design, I would say. What is coming next? Okay, I will start with that. It's I hope you will be able to see. This is the Falcon, the Ratchin Falcon 120. So it's probably the one of the most compact and small machine from Ratchin, and this is the RTF version. So you have the radio with some props here, but the more important is here. I would say this is the machine just to have a look, and it's a very compact and a 3S machine. So very powerful, a bit hard to extract. So mine came in RTF version. So you have the very tiny FlySky receiver installed on top here. Okay, and motors are some 1306, very powerful. LEDs, battery, VTX video transmitter here of the FPV camera. And sound top means very vulnerable, but it's like the SP Racing F3 board. Everything sounds great. A monster of power, very compact and small. So everything should be not exceeding 150 grams. I'm on point of view with the battery, maybe less than 200 grams. So very tiny outdoors machine. Okay. But should be very beastly, I think so. So sound very interesting. I will review that as soon as possible, of course. And what is coming next? Sorry. You have the new goggles from Ratchin. This is a goggle 2. yes, after the goggle one was, I would say, completely unfinished, and the goggles too are nothing else that there are some 5-inch goggles supporting 1080p like the goggle one, but they probably and hope to solve most of the bug. So now it's including a diversity antenna, and I will say I hope they solve the black screen problem. So as soon as you are loading the FPV signal, you have the black screen. It may be impossible for a professional goggle, of course. I hope they also solve the problem in OSD. That means that you cannot, for example, select manually your video frequency, no display information of your current frequency selected. So little details will kill the first edition, and I hope they improve a little bit the quality. So now you have a 2200 mAh power LiPo. It's compatible with 4/3 and 16:9 cameras. That's great. A lot of things, and it's supporting up to 1080p and welcoming an HDMI input, so you can use it at home cinema theaters if you want. Okay, a lot of characteristics. So a wide field of view, 78 degrees. That's great. And wall should scale around less than 500 grams approximately. Okay, so please expect my review as soon as possible. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.